Oh, come on! What are you doing comparing my friend, Sergio Oliva, with this modern day competitor? They have better training techniques, they have better foods, they have better supplements, and they have the roads that we had paved for these guys. So it is not fair to compare this fantastic physique in Keone Pearson to my old friend Sergio Oliva. And Arnold would be right. It's not fair to compare. But, hey, you get popular enough like Keone Pearson is, maybe the most popular 212 division body or champion, champion that the IFBB has to offer. And it is an honor, I'm sure, to Keone Pearson to be compared with the legend himself, Sergio Oliva. You can throw the senior in there if you want. Here is the front double. This is a fan request from you guys, the viewers. So, Keone Pearson, your fans have been requesting a lot of matchups with you lately. And I know, I'm just a smaller YouTube channel, but the requests that come from my fans, I think, really do reflect which bodybuilder is, which ones are the more popular ones. And Keone Pearson, you can see why. This guy is popular. This physique is perfect. Now, you're talking premium genetics, Sergio Oliva, maybe some of the best of all time. But you stand him next to Keone Pearson, and honestly, guys, Keone has the nice short arms, which are perfect for bodybuilding, and a very wide clavicle. Normally, a wide clavicle, long arms, but not in Keone Pearson's case. He looks fantastic. And obviously, like Arnold was saying from the beginning, you cannot compare these two. Oh, here's a different pose here. Hate to interrupt my Arnold impression here, but you can see the wheels are so much bigger. Those great big legs of Keone Pearson, they have hack squats. I mean, the hack squat must have been just invented, right? George Hackenschmidt. Anyway. Yes, you can see the wheels obviously are going to be just massive. And for his time, Sergio had some tree trunks, babies, please, and his calves. Obviously, his calves are huge. They walked everywhere back in the day. They didn't have scooters, cars, things of that nature. Horses, too. They all wore cowboy boots. Giddy up. So, the front double, I mean, yeah, I do kind of prefer Keone better, but it's a different game, guys. It's a different game. Here's the front lat spread. Very kind of a blurry picture here for Sergio Oliva. But you can see the silhouette, which he was legendary for. Keone Pearson, he's almost matching him here. And that is incredible, and it says a lot about your 212 division Olympia champion. Look at those calves again on Sergio Oliva. He was very heavy calved. Very heavy calved. Here's a clearer shot of our man, Sergio Oliva. I'm guessing this was in 1973. Just, just a guess. You can see it in behind him. I cheated a little bit. So from 73 to 2023, and physiques are similar, and that is incredible. But not every bodybuilder is shaped like Keone Pearson. That is an hourglass. Hourglass. So, yeah, if you had a time machine, obviously, nowadays competitors, they're going to have an edge. Here is the turn to the side. Dinosaurs. I said this before, these guys in the 70s, their DNA was different. Their deoxyribonucleic acids, things of that nature. I got to read that off a sheet, But either which way, you can see the stance alone, and most certainly the legs. But ultimately, look at the big man's chest of Sergio Oliva. This guy is a legend for a reason. He rivaled that of Arnold in the chest development. Arnold was able to hit the shot, display this big bountiful bosom to the pose. Well, anyway, guys, it's a matchup that you can't really judge, but it is nice to be able to sit these guys side by side. And the side tricep, obviously never the best shot for Sergio Oliva. I don't think he ever really hit this shot back in his heyday. I don't think it was a mandatory pose until
The 80s, Baby Please. That's two Louis Marco references. Baby's Please comes from Louis Marco, by the way. Yeah, this was his comeback. And he actually was pretty decent in his comeback. But he was not as good or as big as he was in his prime, Sergio Oliva. Now let's have a look at both of these gentlemen from behind. Can't really see much for Sergio Oliva, which is kind of maybe a waste of time to show this, but I want to show you guys how truly conditioned Keone Pearson really was. This guy really came into the 2023 Olympia with some peel. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me dance around up in here, up in here. Yeah, here's the rear double by. Foolishness, foolishness, and I apologize. And I'd like to thank every one of you guys for sticking it out with me through all of that foolishness. Glutes, look at this. Glutes are the most strided set of glutes I've seen since this side of Westchester. But back development, Sergio had some mounds of muscle. Look at that. Dueling it out with a modern day Olympia champion. Kudos to Sergio Oliva. But here's the thing. This is Sergio Oliva's comeback. It's actually the clearest shot we could get of the back double. The older ones just didn't jive well. But here's the thing. I think Sergio's back was just as good, or maybe even better than it ever was here in 1984. Here's the rear lat, and this is from his heyday, supposedly. Maybe even a little bit after. No other good shots of his rear lat spread. And considering it is probably his strong point, every aspect of this guy is his strong point. It is kind of disappointing. I would like to see some more footage of his rear lat spread. Good pictures anyway. You can see some video footage, things of that nature. And he does have an incredible lat spread width. So does Keone Pearson. So, very impressive. Here's the last shot, guys. Very impressive right to the very end with Keone Pearson against Sergio Oliva. Aside from the calves, I mean, I can't really think of anything else, guys. Keone Pearson was holding his own against the greatest, one of the greatest of all time as far as genetics. Good for his time. And to be honest with you, Dan, I was surprised. But, I mean, he's the 212 champion for a reason. Keone Pearson, ladies and gentlemen, may he be the most popular champion in this division. And I know, I sounded a little bit upset during the Olympia. Hey, my man was Kareth Bajo. I was a little upset. I should be not putting my feelings into commentary if I do commentary. I was happy for Keone. I should be more happy for him. I'm going to be even happier for Kareth Bajo next year when he takes the title, 2024. Or Keone maybe wins another one. Be interesting to see them do battle back and forth. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Another You Pick Tuesday lineup in the history books. You guys, I often say, you guys never cease to amaze me on the amount of comparisons that you come up with. You guys want to see it? I will do my best to deliver. Hit thumbs up on the video. Have a great day.